years ago, you could transfer a balance on a credit card and get more than 40 months interest-free. No longer. And as the trend of shorter and shorter 0% periods continues, Marin Lewis has issued a warning to anyone with debt on their existing cards. So this is a clarion call to anyone with existing credit or store card debt. Do not dilly-dally. If you pay interest, sort it now while deals are still reasonable, or you may miss the boat. Though as we've no crystal ball, there are no certainties, he wrote in his weekly newsletter. Balance transfers let you move money from an existing card to a new one. There's sometimes a small fee for making the switch, but in return you pay no interest on that money for a set period. The problem is that the length of time you have to clear the card before interest comes into play is getting shorter and shorter. Figures from MoneyFacts showed last month the best deal on the market was from MBNA at 28 months, a year before you could have got 31 months, and back in 2016 there was a 42-month deal on the market. There were also 21 fewer deals available than of in March 2018. And that means anyone looking to move money should think very seriously about making the switch immediately. What to check before switching a balance? Marin Lewis has the following tips to make sure people get the best deal when moving debts between cards. Firstly, make sure you get the best deal you can when switching. Making a lot of applications that then get rejected isn't just a waste of your time, it can actually hurt your credit rating, which in turn makes future lenders even more likely to say no. The good news is that there are free eligibility checkers you can use ahead of time, like the MoneySavingExper 0% Balance Transfer Eligibility Calculator, MoneySupermarket's smartsearch tool, or checkers from comparison sites like uSwitch, Co.uk and TotallyMoney. But you need to look at the balance transfer fee, a one-off amount based on how much debt you shift, as well as how long the 0% period is to find the best deal. Go for the lowest fee in the time you're sure you can repay, Martin said. Calculate how long you think you'll take to clear the debt, add a bit for safety, then pick the lowest fee within that time. Unsure? Play safe and go along. You also need to pay attention to the phrase "up to" in descriptions. Unless you've a great credit score, it is best to avoid "up to" cards, especially if the eligibility calculator shows you've high chances on other cards, Martin said. Once you've got a 0% deal, if you've been successful, you need to remember the golden rules, Martin advised. These are: clear the debt or transfer again before the 0% ends, or pay the high APR. Never miss the mid-monthly repayment, or you can lose the 0%. Don't spend withdraw cash. It usually isn't at the cheap rate. You must usually transfer the debt within 60-90 days. Oh, and his final advice was that, if you can't sleep because of debt, this isn't for you. Get free, one-on-one debt counseling from CAP Citizens Advice National Debtline or Step Change. They're there to help, not judge. The most common thing we hear after is, "I finally got a good night's sleep." And see our mental health and debt guide, Martin said. Read more, pay off your debts,